Love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long.
Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Victoria, aka Icky Vic, if you didn't know already. It's been a minute since I posted, and to keep it in a nutshell, life just kind of happened. And I just stopped posting, stopped really caring. I bought a whole bunch of equipment to like start filming again, but I just fell in the loop of trying. Here's me back at it again with another story time. By the title, you already know what it's about. If you didn't read the title and you're just happy that I'm posting, I'm gonna tell you what it's about. So basically, this is the time that I held it down for my man, and we ended up both getting jumped. I was ready to die and got my ass whooped. If you're interested in the story time, stay tuned. This is like the ghettoest story time that I probably won't ever post on my channel. No. I take that back. I got a couple of ghetto story times of situations that shouldn't have been in. Before we get into this video, I hope you guys do give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Like this video. What did I say? Like this video. What the fuck? It's been a while. So, like, I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but like, I'm not used to filming anymore. So bear with me, okay? Now again, let me try this one more time. Like this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. Comment down below anything else that you would like to like watch. If you're into like, I don't know, mukbangs or other things. I feel like rebranding my channel because I do short times, but I also want to get more depth in like my life and kind of like show you guys more of a personal side of me, because I feel like I could do a lot more with my channel. It's just, I'm nervous. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm nervous. If you want to see more of me or more of my channel, just comment down below. Don't be afraid to do it. I just really want to know like more of what you guys want to see. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into story time. I don't know if I told y'all, I'll be doing my makeup for this story time because I'm tired of looking like fucking shit all the time. Every single day that I take myself to school, go to work, I'm always looking like shit. So this story time takes place when I was in 9th grade. It was literally the last day of fucking school. At this time I had like I had a boyfriend, not gonna lie. I was in love. And me and him would skip class literally every single fucking day. I never went to first fucking period ever. Second period, sometimes I would skip 2 and just go to third period because I was stupid. And like I said, I genuinely thought I was in love. To be more further in depth, it was me, my boyfriend, I'll just say all their names because it's just easier, and I don't think they would get mad if like I said their name, because everybody fucking was there when it happened. Like the whole fucking school was there when it happened. Okay? This looks like it's too late, but trust the fucking process, y'all. I gotta trust the process. So yeah, like I said, it was me, my friend Tiara, my friend Nayeli, my friend Irene, and then my friend Jesus. Well, we called him Gay Jesus because my boyfriend's name was Jesus too. So it was Jesus and then Gay Jesus, right? So me, Jesus, Gay Jesus, Tiara, Nayeli, and Irene, right? And we decided for the last day of school, we were going to ditch. Which we usually, I'm not even gonna lie, we ditch all the fucking time, I'm not gonna lie. At this time, we used to be on that devil's lettuce, and we would smoke before we go to school. No, we would smoke in the morning, and then we would go to McDonald's, eat, and then go to the second period. That sounds so horrible. But I was a little kid, okay? I was a little kid. I was stupid. But because it was the last day, we just decided that we weren't going to go to school at all. We were just going to ditch the whole fucking day and just hang out at the park because the school that I went to literally had a park right fucking next door to it. So whenever you just ditch right next door. Literally. And, like, nobody cared because we lived in the fucking ghetto. It was ghetto as hell right there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it was always active. Always something fucking going on. After we smoked, went to McDonald's and ate, we just decided to go to the park and just like hang out really. So the whole time we're just hanging out there. It's a minimum day because obviously it's the last day of fucking school, so everybody's getting out like 12, 1, something like that. We decided to hang out at these tables. Like at the benches next to the playground. So, like I said, when I was younger, I was in love with this boy, okay? I was super in love with this boy. I thought this was the fucking man I was gonna fucking marry. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first fucking everything. So, I was super infatuated with my boyfriend. We were chilling at the, like I said, the benches. And, you know, my friends are talking. I'm, like, there with my boyfriend being, like, we're, like, in our honeymoon stage, you know? Like, we're like, in love. We're in love. Like, in our honeymoon stage. So, like, we're all, like, just in love, staring at each other, talking, like, whatever. My friends are, like, right next to us, just, you know, doing their own little thing. And, like, I would always wear, like, this bag, but I put my bag on the table. And I was kind of like leaning, I was like, you know where you sit? I had my knees on there and I was leaning like on to like this. And I didn't have any pockets. Like, my pants had pockets. I think I was wearing tights that day. So I grabbed my phone and I was like, here, hold my phone for me, to my friend. She was like, oh, okay. So she like kind of looked on the table. She never grabbed it. She just like left it there because like, we're just chilling, you know what I mean? Finally gets like to the end of like the school day and everybody's getting out of school and everybody's making their way to like the park because nobody wants to go home. Everybody wants to fucking still hang out with their friends. And this is where everything goes bad. Okay? Everybody's getting out of school and you just see little by little everybody coming out of the school, out the back gate, and everybody's making their way to the park and everybody's hanging out, and then there's these group of guys that are coming towards us and they're like being like, I don't know, like, you know when something's up, they're like being extra nice and you know something's up. So when you know something's up, you can't keep your guard up. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I was in love, so I wasn't really fucking paying attention, okay? So they came up to our table, like, hey, what's up, you guys? Like, you know, what you guys up to, this, and that, and trying to, like, make small talk. What I didn't realize was when, like, it was, like, a group of, like, 3 or 4 guys. But what I didn't fucking realize was when I was being distracted by, like, the 2 other guys, I think, the other 2 guys were still on my fucking phone right next to me. They ended up taking off, and my friend Tierra was like, Victoria. And I'm over there in love with my fucking boyfriend. She's like, Victoria. I'm like, what? She's like, they stole your fucking phone. And I'm like, what do you mean? I go, why didn't you tell me? She's like, I was trying to tell you, and you were like, you're not fucking paying attention. I'm like, oh, hell no. Because, like, growing up, like, my mom and dad, like, they tried their best to, like, raise us and give us, like, things that, like, but we never had phones. So, like, in 9th grade, that was my first phone, and I got it for my birthday, and my dad saved his whole fucking check just to give me that fucking phone. And it had all my pictures and, like, everything in that phone. And I ran to those guys, but as I was running to them to get my fucking phone back, they all held it up, like, in a circle and started passing shit around like this. So by the time I got to them, I didn't know who the fuck had my phone. And like, I was like, brother, just give me back my phone. Like, you can have the phone, but I just want, like, the pictures. Like, bro, like, really? I was like, come on, it's broke. Like, it's, like, that's all I have. And, like, from their perspective, I guess, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like everybody like at that school, not even everybody at that school, but like everybody that was going through the trenches, like living in Carmelitos or like struggling some type of way, like I don't know how to explain it. Like we're all broke here. Like always don't got shit, and then you want to go ahead and steal from another broke person. Like steal from the fucking rich kids. Like the kids that got like two parents, a house and shit like that. Not the fucking people that don't even got. Bruh, my fucking house didn't have windows and doors and shit like that. It didn't have windows, doors. It didn't have floors. Like the house I was living in. Not a lot of people knew that about me actually. So if y'all are from like school, like y'all did not know the half of what I was actually fucking going through at that fucking house. Anyways, so yeah, they steal my phone, they pass it all to each other, and at this point, I don't know who the fuck stole my phone. Like, I genuinely didn't know who stole my phone. All I know is that one of them had it, and I was never gonna see it again. So, one of my friends that, like, well, he's not really my friend, but me and him went to school, like, from, I think, like, I met him in middle school, if I'm being honest. I met him in middle school, but, like, me and him talked to him once in a while, so I thought he would have my back. He knew these guys, and and I was like, bro, like, if you know them, like, can you, like, ask them to give me back my phone? Like, that's literally all I have. Like, I don't got nothing else. I don't, like, my family barely got to anything. Like, can you, like, at least try to, like, persuade them into giving me, like, my stuff back? And, like, I mean, he kind of did, like, it's not my type of problem thing, but I guess, like, at the same time, he kind of did try and, but, like, it was a half-ass, like, he was like, bro, just give her back her stuff. Like, come on, don't be like that. But then, like, at the same time, like, he was kind of like, that's not my problem. Like, you should have left it out type shit. I ended up grabbing one of the guys by the shirt. Well, my friend here ended up grabbing one of the guys by the shirt and was like, give her back her fucking phone. And I was like, bro, like, at this point, like, it is what it is. They're not going to give it back my shit. Like, just leave it alone, whatever. And she was like, all right, whatever. Like, she let him go. And then we're like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. I don't got a phone, fuck it. You know? So we go on about our day, and we decided to just, like, keep the day, like, be positive. We tried to keep the day positive, and, we decided to go, like, near where where, like, the skate park was at, because on the opposite side of it, there was a skate park. Like, where all skater boys would be, and, like, we just wanted to just walk around and just get away from those guys, because, like, I was crying and shit, and I was, like, really sad. Not me crying over the fucking phone, ew, but I was really sad, because, like, I had a lot of good memories and pictures, like, with my friends that I really wanted to keep, and, like, how, and we go to the other side, where skate area is. And we, like, across the street, there was, like, a 99-cent store where they sold, like, chips and stuff like that. We went in there, we got a couple snacks, and we're on our way back. And then we got, like, approached by these other group of guys, and they just wanted to fight for no reason. Like, they were targeting us for no fucking reason. We were literally minding our fucking business, and they're like, nope. I want to fight y'all. Like, the fuck? They wanted to fight. So, instead of targeting my boyfriend, they targeted my gay friend. Like, which was weird, because he was like, why do you guys want to beat me up? Like, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just, like, chilling. And they just want to beat him up. I don't know. I feel like they just wanted to beat him up because he was, like, an easy target. Like, realistically, he was gay. Like, he was going to fucking fight back. You know what I mean? So, like, we kept on telling him, like, why do you want to fucking fight him? Like, he's literally not doing nothing to you guys, like, and then they got closer to him, and he already knew right away he was gonna get his ass beat. So, like, he just, like, straight up went into a ball, and, like, we're trying to, like, save him, you know what I mean? Like, so we kind of, like, try to hover over him, but, like, one of them, boop, hit him, he goes into a ball. We're trying to, like, we're trying to, like, hover over him so he doesn't get his like ass beat. Cause I don't know. I feel like if we would have never like gotten in the middle of it, like he would have for sure got beat up worse than what he like already like got beaten up. You know what I mean? So they end up like, oh yeah, we got him, and then they fucking take off, and like they wanted to like keep jumping us, like what the fuck, and then we see the cop, like the cops will roam around the thing because I went to like a really ghetto school, so like anybody that went to fucking Jordan knows it was ghetto as fuck, okay? Especially in 9th grade. I feel like as like I went to 10th and 11th and 12th grade, it got less ghetto, but my 9th grade year, it was ghetto as hell still. I don't care what anybody says. It was ghetto as hell still. So, they got the little cheap shots in. They jumped out the game for Jesus. And they took off. We stopped the cop and we're like, hey, they jumped our friend. They just like talking to him for no reason. And then they ended up putting my friend into the cop car and driving him home. So yeah, they drove him home. And we decided to like, okay, let's get away from here because something's like up. You know what I mean? So we decided to go back to the opposite side, and we're like literally walking through the fields, and we get stopped by more fucking people. And like, I'll do kind of like a backstory. Okay, so I don't want to make it like a fucking black versus Mexican thing, but that's literally what it was. Okay, so it was literally like we got stopped again, and again it was nothing but black guys, and they literally like stopped us, and then they asked they stopped us, and then they asked my boyfriend, like, I want your fade. And then my boyfriend's like, why do you want my fade? Like, for what? And then he was like, it doesn't matter, like, I want your fade. And then he goes, well, why? Like, he was like, why do you want my fade? Like, me and you are friends, I thought. Like, me and you are in the same class and we're friends. Like, me and you talk. What are you talking about? You want to fade? Like, what do you mean you want to fight? And then he just, I guess, because, like, his peers were there, he was like, it doesn't matter, like, I just need that fade. So, like, we already knew, like, just by how many fucking people were hovering around us that he was gonna get jumped. He was gonna get fucking jumped, okay? My fucking boyfriend was gonna get fucking jumped. And I'm a girl, and I'm scared, and I'm like, what the fuck? My boyfriend backs up, and then he notices he has asked me. I just say, like, he knows he has asked me because, like, realistically, like, what could you do? You know what I mean? So he knew he was gonna get jumped, and he started backing up, like, kind of like, okay, it's time. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do type shit. And you see them all hovering over. Mind you, they said one-on-one, but they literally were just getting ready to jump him. Like, it did not matter. They were gonna jump him regardless. There's literally, I swear on everything, there was probably like 30 fucking guys surrounding us, getting ready to jump one fucking guy. That's exactly what they did. The guy on the side ended up punching my boyfriend. And my boyfriend, like, he kind of like swing, but he wasn't gonna win that shit. Like, let's be realistic. He was not gonna win that shit. He was gonna get his ass beat. So he ends up going down, and they're like jumping him. And then next thing you know, like, I'm trying to get to him, and I can't because there's so many fucking people jumping him. But one of like this is why I love my friends, because like my friends were literally like ride or die. Like, I'm not gonna lie, some of them were not ride or die, but the majority of them like were like, nah, like, we're gonna hold you down, like, we're like that, like, we're like this, you know what I mean? So I see my friend Tier, she jumped on him and like protected his body. Then you see my other friend Irene jump on him and protect him. And then I have my other friend, like I knew this girl for a really long time, since 5th grade. Like I met her in 5th grade. I remember the first time I ever met her, but she's always been like that friend that's really like been there for you. Like she is a diehard ride or fucking die. Like, and her name is Precious. Like Precious, if you're watching this, like you are a fucking ride or die. Because like I honestly don't remember. I remember running into her, but I didn't think she was still there. And then I see her jumping on like my boyfriend too to protect him too. Like, and then I'm like there in the fucking background and I'm trying to pull these fucking guys off. But like they're like they didn't care. They're fucking pushing us and like basically hitting us too. So I'm like, fuck that. Like if they're gonna hit us, I'm gonna hit them back. So I'm grabbing them and I'm pulling them off of my fucking boyfriend like this. Pulling them the fuck off. They're swinging at me, so I'm swinging them back. I end up getting one of them, and I had him in like a fucking chokehold like this, and I'm like, fucking, I'm so weak, and I'm hitting the fuck like hard as fuck in the face, hard as fuck, because like, why the fuck, like, are you targeting us for? Like, we literally were minding our fucking business. What, like, what was the point of y'all jumping us? Like, I'm over there, I'm getting my shots in. My other friends are hovering over my boyfriend. They're all getting jumped. We're all getting hit. We're all getting fucking punched. And then I just remember as they're like jumping my boyfriend, one of the guys realizes that one of his homies is getting beat up by a girl. So he grabbed me like on the side. I was skinnier, okay? I'm a big girl now. Ugh. I got curves on me now, but back then I was skinny. I was like a cute little thing, but like he seen that his homie was getting beat up by me, and he grabbed me and he pushed me. And when he pushed me, like I fell sideways, and I ended up tearing like some type of muscle that holds my bone in place. So I'm on the fucking floor, and that fucking like that guy that like I was beating up was gonna beat the fuck out of me. But then like somebody stopped him. I forget what the fuck happened, but somebody stopped him. And then like somebody like picked me up and was like, you need to like get out of here now because they're gonna beat the fuck out of you for like beating up the friend. And so like I knew this guy, but like I didn't know him like that. Like, you know what I mean? But he was just like being like, he was just being like okay, like let me get you out of the way because you didn't get you out of type shit. I'm being carried away, but I'm being carried away like the wrong way. Like they're taking me to the like skate park side. We gotta go the opposite way, go into the school. They all run away like, oh, we got him, blah blah. Like they're all happy, whatever, right? While we're like trying to fucking figure out what the fuck's going on and why they're jumping us for no reason. So they're like, oh yeah, we got him. I'm being carried away the wrong way. My fucking baby daddy just got jumped. He tried to find his fucking shoes in his backpack and shit, trying to pick it up so we could skedaddle before they fucking jump us again. And then they're like, where's Victoria? And I'm like, I'm over here. And they're like, why are you going that way? And I'm like, well, they're trying to jump me, so I gotta go this way, like, come and get me. But I couldn't fucking walk because every time I tried to walk from him pushing me, my fucking bone kept on falling out of my fucking leg. Like, it was still, like, intact, but underneath my skin, it wasn't intact. Like, there was no way I was gonna be able to fucking walk. I had to be carried or something. We're trying to get away from these guys, and we're running away from them. Like, we had to cross the street, because my friend lived across the street from the school. Like, she literally lived right across the street. So, we were, like, trying to hurry up to, like, get to, like, the little complex so we could be behind the gate that they couldn't like reach us anymore. So we group up and then we're fucking like I'm limping and trying to walk, but I'm like I can't do it. I'm crying. I'm like I can't walk. Like it's fucking falling down. Keep it falling down. And then I love these teachers because like they really like were like nah, like that's not right type shit. I'm gonna call them out by their name too because they were cool as fuck. There was Will, there was Eddie. Oh, Will and Eddie, it was just them two, but they were like juniors or seniors, and they were like we're like, oh, like they're gonna jump us again, like we gotta like hurry. And he was like, nah, they're not gonna fucking jump you. If anything, I got y'all, like. And we're like, oh, all right, that's cool, like thanks. So like they ended up walking us across the street and walking us to the gate. And like, all right, y'all cool, y'all cool. We're like, yeah, like we're cool. Like, thank you guys so much for like helping us. And they're like, yeah, no problem. Like, you know, like be safe, whatever. We get to our house and everything's kind of like fine now, like everything winding down, but like they're still out there, like they're still gonna like they're gonna fuck us up if we go back outside. So what we did was like I ended up calling my mom and dad and I told them what happened. My mom and dad pulled up right away, but by the time they got there, like everybody was gone. She ended up staying at Naomi's house. She ended up spending the night along with Irene, I believe. I forget where Irene went, but I think she stayed too. I ended up getting picked up by my dad. My dad ended up dropping off my boyfriend at his house. I went to the hospital. They told me I tore my ligaments or whatever the fuck it was. I think they said ligaments, not really sure. And the rest of the summer, well, the majority of the rest of the summer, I was on fucking bed rest waiting for that shit to heal. The next thing that, like, after everything happened, my friends ended up going back to the park to just, like, I don't know, like, hang out, I guess. And what they told me was that they ended up running in to the guy that fucking robbed me for my phone. And that basically he was like, hey, I'm sorry about everything that happened. And basically just trying to fucking like apologize for everything that happened. And that he's just sorry and he doesn't feel like that they feel bad. Basically just say sorry and whatever. So then they were like, if you're really sorry, like, you would give us back our friend's phone, the one you stole. And they were like, oh, well, our friend has it. Our friend has the phone. And we'll try to get the phone back, but we don't know. But I will, oh my god. We'll give them around, and I think they could have got the phone back. They really could have got the phone back if they wanted to. But they weren't going to do that, let's be honest. You know what I mean? They were not going to give us back that fucking phone. I don't even know why they fucking even tried to, like, what's the word? Like, apologize, because it seemed to me that they were just saying sorry because they didn't want, like, to go to jail or whatever, because, like, realistically, we knew what all of them looked like. We knew them all. Like, we went to school with them. Like, we were going to see them next year. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Before any of us actually ever got jumped, we found out, like, through, like, friends and, like, people that went to school, that, like, all the Mexicans were getting targeted. All the Mexicans were getting targeted by, like, the black people. All Mexicans were getting targeted by the black people. Now, I'm not saying, like, all the black people. No, I'm just talking about this particular group. Basically, they, like, created, I know they don't do that in school, but, in middle school, people would, like, make cliques, and in order to get in that clique, they would, like, jump you, or you would have to fight somebody to get into it. And basically, in order to get into this clique, you had to beat up a fucking Mexican. You had to beat up a Mexican, like, jump them, actually. You had to jump the Mexicans in order to get into that clique, which sounds so fucking stupid to me. Because whoever decided that that was, like, the rule, and, like, that's what you had to do to get in it, sounds like you just didn't like Mexicans, if I'm gonna be honest. Now, I'm not trying to, like, again, like, make it a Mexican versus, like, black thing, but that's what it really was like, us Mexicans were being fucking targeted. Not the women, but the men. Like, the Mexican men were being targeted by the black men from that particular clique or group. So, yeah. They did it to more of my peers. And they all, I don't know what happened to, like, anybody really from, like, that clique. Because the next year I really didn't see any of them. Like, at all. Like, at all. So, yeah. That is the story time of how I got my phone stolen. How I tried to hold it in for my fucking man. And then got my ass beat. It was a red flag when my gay friend got jumped. We should have saw it. Did we see it? No, we were stupid, young, and dumb. It made me more, like, street smart. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do not recommend it. I do not fucking recommend it. Don't fucking, like, skip school. Because stupid shit like this will happen to you. And you don't want it to happen to you. Because I am traumatized from that. You know how hard I hold on to my phone now? Because of how many times I got my fucking phone stolen? And lost so many fucking memories. A lot of fucking times. And I refuse for that shit to happen again. But that's for another story time. If you like this story time, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. If you stayed watching this story time and you liked it, you liked what you saw, subscribe down below. Comment any other videos you want to see, any more story times. If you want to see mukbangs, if you want to see more of like a vlog, personal type of shit, let me know down below. I'm gonna leave some of my handles in the description, or I might leave it right here on the screen. I don't know yet, but yeah, I'm just kind of excited I'm back and I'm filming and doing these story times for you, because I don't know, like I said in the last video, like I love making videos for you guys. So yeah, I hope anybody that's new here sticks around. And yeah, I'll be back with more videos, most definitely. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video.